University as a place for people to meet, to develop knowledge, and hopefully then to have an impact on the greater society.
A university for me is about community. It's about staff and students in the pursuit of knowledge, whether that's developing students' understanding or pushing the boundaries of disciplinary knowledge.
I think it's a place which is very scary because it's big, it's different, there are many people you don't know, but hopefully within a few months it's a place they grow to really like and feel at home with.
For me, university is a place of learning, a place where you push boundaries of your knowledge, a place where you meet people of all backgrounds, all walks of life, and from all parts of the world.
And I think a university for you is going to be so much more than that. It's going to be a place that you can come and learn. It's a place where you can make lifelong friendships.
It should be a time for fun as well as for hard work. I think that's what students need to remember, not get immersed in just the work aspect of it.
A successful student for me is a student who engages in all of the opportunities that the university and the experience here offers.
To me, is a happy student. So happy to be here, happy to really study something they're going to be good at, happy to have met new friends, and happy because the world's your oyster, really.
Someone who enjoys what they're doing, because you can complete a course and not care about it whatsoever. But if you actually love what you're doing, you're going to make the difference and you're going to make the effort, and that's what's going to make you a successful student.
To some people, success will be obviously getting the best grades that they can, but to other people it's about what you actually learn.
In terms of academic success, it's somebody who's getting good marks, working hard to get the good marks, and progressing from year to year, making mistakes, learning from the mistakes, and then growing into a specialist at the end.
I think obviously getting a good degree, you need to work hard, but not just at your subject, all of those other transferable skills that employers now look for.
Someone who asks for help and uses like their peers, their tutor and the resources that are available to them to help them.
Developing world where we come from, those are the most challenging issues for somebody to succeed in education. And so when you come here, you have everything at your disposal. You have the library, which is well stocked. You have the internet, which is very efficient and fast. And so for me, that makes somebody to be successful in education.
Have enough time for study, like put enough energy into studying, but also like make sure that you're making enough time for yourself. If you focus too much on like studying, it can get on top of you.
Show up. I think number one, show up, be prepared, you know, like some students like paper and pen, some students like to bring in an iPad or a laptop and take their notes there.
Make sure that you've definitely had like enough sleep, you're going in alert.
Always ask questions, because if you don't, you're going to regret it, especially when you've got assignments and you've got tutorials to do.
Don't be scared to ask questions, no matter how big the lecture hall is, no matter how big the class size is.
Feel free to ask. Sometimes Chinese student is quite shy and they are afraid of their language barrier, so they have to be brave and more prepared for the lecture.
I think if you sit there and you're just passive, I mean, you'll learn a certain amount, but I think when you start to ask questions and engage with the lecturer and the topic, it creates a discussion, and I think that kind of deepens your learning and makes it more personal, especially if once you start to ask questions, you can relate it to your own experience.
Students have to be active, they can't just sleep. So what I expect them is really to engage with questions, answer, and that in itself is what the lecture should be about.
After the lecture's finished, I'd really encourage you to talk to each other about what you've learned. One thing that's going to become really important for you is being able to be a self-directed learner, to know how you learn and to be able to think about what you've learned and think about how you will take that forward. If you talk to each other, you'll be able to benefit from others' experience, you'll know what they've learned, you'll start to have conversations about learning and understand what that means for each other. So please talk to each other after class.
From secondary school to university, writing was a big jump.
Well, I came the direct entry route from college, but even that, when I'd done my first essay, I wasn't sure what to expect. because I'd never really done any sort of university level writing.
It's quite hard for me at the first, but I think because I attended the pre-session English before I came here, so that's quite helpful, and I did improve a lot.
Academic writing involves a unique style, a specific style that shows you are well read, you synthesize the information that you get, and you're able to present it in a manner that everybody who reads your work will be able to understand the issues that you are putting across to the readers.
Danielle, I have plenty of time to complete it. It's only 3,000 words, I can do that easily. And it's not due till next week. Yeah, that's you. I perform better when I have the pressure of doing my work at the last minute. Yes, trust me, it's fine. No, it's okay, Danielle. I'll get it done in time. Yeah, I'm a little more behind than I wanted to be, but I've still got time. I should get it done. I hope so, anyway. I'm so behind with this assignment. It's due in a couple of days and I haven't even started it. This is not good. Not good.